Hello, you're watching Proactive. Here's a look at some of the stories we've been covering in the small cap space this past week. Valerium says a new $200 million royalty and streaming financing agreement with QGP will provide a quarterly annuity stream of over $2 million. The company is also preparing for a US listing with a timeline of 6 to 12 months, depending on revenue developments and acquisitions.
We get the benefit of the coupon. So that's in essence, however much we got, that $200 million, that basically means that we'll get an annuity stream of 2-point-something million a quarter paid to us. That will not only help us grow the business, that will help us run the business. So it's not a debt facility. We're actually doing a token swap.
Rainbow Rare Earth says switching to solvent extraction has cut risk at its Palabora project in South Africa. The move comes as soaring yttrium prices draw interest from a major aerospace group.
Yttrium's been a key component for defense and for aerospace. And, since we made that announcement, I've had one of the largest aerospace and jet engine manufacturers in the world engage with Rainbow, looking for an offtake for yttrium specifically. And they also are happy to engage with floor pricing for the yttrium. So we see floor pricing now become more and more real in the rare space, and I see that continuing.
Cordiant Digital Infrastructure has pushed its NAV above £1 billion as demand for digital capacity keeps rising. The team says the Prague Gateway build and the BT Ireland deal could drive further growth.
Another great set of results consistent with what we've been achieving over the last nearly 5 years now.
Turo plc says its health and wellness brands are showing strong momentum, including a solid launch for its oat gluten-free range. The company is EBITDA positive and focused on organic growth with selective acquisitions.
So our main focus is on organic growth with the brands that we've launched, such as Oath, and we think we can get massive success over the short term by growing what we've got.
Energy Pathways has submitted its gas storage license for the Mesh project, now classed as nationally significant. The plan could see up to 60 salt caverns built, alongside hydrogen and methane pyrolysis opportunities.
And energy storage for the UK is a challenge from energy security and an energy affordability point of view. And so we've got an eye to the scalability of what we're doing here.
Bitwise Asset Management says Bitcoin's drop to around $87,000 has opened the door for investors looking for a cheap entry. Despite the pullback, institutional flows continue and year-end trends could support the price.
For a lot of people, this is a great buying opportunity. Bitcoin trading in the 80,000 it's 20-30% cheaper than it was a month ago. It really is a sort of a Black Friday discount price for people who want to get involved or who want to, dollar average price their position downwards and accumulate more.
Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.